Hello, Briar. So, reporting on the trades done today, I did a few forward testing trades and three real trades, which it's not ideal because those three were three losses. However, I'm proud because I left. I left it there. I didn't lose anymore, if that makes sense. And that didn't happen for a long time. By the way, I didn't mention it in yesterday's videos, but I made yesterday at least 20 videos when I wanted to enter the trade, but after what stopped me was that you're gonna be reviewing them. And so that's working for me like crazy. So I'm very grateful again for your time. All right, so now confluences why I entered my three losses today. One was on NQ and two on gold. So as mentioned, I usually open the charts early in the morning. I mark them, and after I'm there watching, especially Sydney Open, and if I'm still at home or if I'm still at home, I would be watching Asia Open as well. As of today, I decided that in the morning, that's when I need the most of my dopamine hit, especially after what we were talking about tonight, um, and your way of getting the dopamine of from to-do list. I actually realized one thing: if I start in the morning doing the things that I can cross off of my list, I will gather that dopamine somewhere else. And therefore, I should be less reactive, hence needing less dopamine. So I decided as of tomorrow, I'm not going to open my computer until at least 10. And at 10, let me tell you, I'm usually outside with my toddler, so it's going to be around 12 anyway. And I'll see how my reaction will be and whether I will be overreacting. Because what today you'll see, I mean, there is a little bit of confluences that I was looking at, but but especially the first one I think was like, yeah. Now let's go into it. So let's first go and have a look at the gold. Gold, I took two trades. The first trade 849. Now what was my confluence here is considering that when market opened, we took all these resting liquidity from New York PM. I knew that unless we create more internal here, we're gonna be bullish. So we did create internal that was swept on the sell side. And after we had a big move up, big push up with this engulfing on 1 minute, and that gave me a confluence enough after this demand was engulfed, that we are going to take all the buy side liquidity. And so I entered long, and I marketed actually. I didn't limit it. As you can see, we straight away came back down into the newly created demand, which I actually ignored, and we held it, and after we popped back up. So again, tomorrow, since the dopamine will be coming from somewhere else than trading, I will stick to the rules and go off the POI. Or if I decide to go off a flip, I will still include or enlarge my stop loss to the nearest POI. Now, the trade number three, confluences for entering short. I was looking at this supply level just right here about all this buy side liquidity, and I thought that we're gonna be heading down just because we were close in PDL. We're gonna be heading down to take these equal lows, and so I actually marketed it. Limited it. So my limit order was here since these weeks were created. I after left. So when we actually swept and created the equal highs just here, I was actually not present at the chart, so I didn't see. I just heard when my stop loss hit. And yeah, so basically I was thinking we're gonna take this liquidity and continue down and take this equal. So my target would be actually at the edge of the flip, not even to take the liquidity. I didn't want to be greedy, and anyway it was 6.9. So I lost this trade as well. And in NQ, sorry, I created these little notes for me to ensure that I know where I'm at. Let's go on 1 minute. So my third trade, my third loss of the day was this one right here. I'm sorry. So we had a displacement. So we got into 50% of the gap. We reacted off of this flip that was outstanding. And I took this trade because I thought we swept everything out. As you can see, this is a forward testing trade, which was a win, of course. Taking off of this flip after this displacement candle, I thought we're gonna take these equal lows and just sweep these lows and bounce off back off of this POI. So basically my confluences and the logic was adding up. After seeing this big displacement candle, that was for me a confirmation enough. My stop loss, I set it up to 50% of the level. And as you can see, I got swept out. If I would increase again stop loss up until the end, I would actually hit the target just with this candle. So this, as you can see, this is a forward trade. Beautiful. I just hit the TP. So this is very frustrating because even on the previous video you can see that many losses on real trades and many wins on the forward testing. I think my psyche sort of relaxes, and that's when the ratio comes in because there is lack of emotional sort of input. So yeah, I'm battling this. Anyhow, as always, I will be waiting for your input. If you notice any other patterns that I notice on my trading behavior, please let me know. And again, feel free to be as tough and direct as you need to. Like, that's the best way how to communicate with me. Anyhow, thank you, Briar. Bye.